Good morning, Cheryl here from Seeds Say So. Happy Monday, family. So, yeah, I got outside at 6:30 this morning and it is hot. I tried to get out there to beat the heat. There's no such thing, not here in Houston, Texas. It is hot, y'all. But what I did is I went out there to start preparing my best for the fall. It's fall, y'all. It's fall, y'all. Well, not really, but we can think about it. We can get our best ready. We can start sowing some seeds. We can start starting some seedlings, and that's what I am doing today. So I brought it inside, and I'm gonna sit here and up pot some seedlings that I started a couple of weeks ago. And I have learned that I'm only gonna grow what me and my family likes, y'all. I ain't wasting no time on all that other stuff. I'm gonna put all my energy in the stuff that we eat. And that's what I suggest for you. But that's y'all garden. Y'all do what y'all wanna do. But that's what I'm doing over here. However, I really never typically planted in the fall. I am still a relatively new gardener. I mean, years ago, I grew tomatoes and some collard greens, but I really didn't know that certain things grew at certain times better. So, with the garden community that I'm a part of, I'm learning so many things. And now I know that brassicas grow better in the fall. And it's better for me because the weather is much better. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. A couple of weeks ago, I started some seedlings. And what I have here is some Roma tomatoes, some cabbage, some collards, and some rutabaga. So I'm gonna up pot these, and then I'm also going to drop some more seeds or start some more seeds that we like. I'm gonna start some lettuce and some more turnips. This is a different turnip seed that I got from somebody else. I'm gonna try those too. I'm gonna do more carrots. I'm gonna do some broccoli. I'm gonna do the cabbage blend, which are different varieties of carrots. I'm going to do the yellow cabbage collard. Yeah, I learned about this from a gardener in my garden community, and she said this cabbage was amazing. So she shared with us where she found the seeds, and they were from the Okra Lady. So if you guys are not following the Okra Lady, I found her on Etsy. I immediately ordered these seeds, and I have those, so I'm going to drop those. I also am going to drop acorn squash. I'm going to drop some kale, some mustard seeds, and I'm going to put some spinach in my green stalk. I already have some seeds in my green stalk, and because it's still super hot, I'm not sure how they're going to do, but I'm going to try it anyway, and if they don't do well, I'll just keep on doing it until I see some germination. So yeah, I am super excited about this, y'all. I am ready for the weather to change. What about y'all? What y'all planning for the fall season? Or are you even doing a fall garden? I suggest, and it's just a suggestion, that try it. Try starting something for the first time if you never have, even if it's only one plant, something that you like. Try it, taste it, and you'll be hooked, just like me. The difference between store-bought and homegrown is amazing, y'all. It's just, I grow organically, everyone doesn't, but the taste of an organically grown vegetable from your garden compared to the store, it's a game changer. So yeah, just try one vegetable. If you are a first time gardener, or if you feel intimidated or a little bit anxious, don't get overwhelmed. Don't try to do too much because you will become overwhelmed. And see what you think. So yeah, let's start potting my seedlings. And that's what I'm going to be doing today, and relaxing for the rest of the day. So what's going on in y'all's gardens? Share with me in the comments what you're doing. If it's your first time gardening, I tell you y'all, there are so many gardeners out there on YouTube. But when I tell you I have found a community that I really enjoy, they are so willing to share great information. I started this in 2020 during the pandemic, just really kind of watching other gardeners and learning and trial and error. And now here in 2020, we'll be in 5. I find myself with some knowledge. I still don't know it all, but what I know, I'm willing to share, and I'm always willing to learn, because you never get too old to learn. But it's just really rewarding to see God's amazing grace in a vegetable that you've grown from a seed. It's just amazing to see, you know, and for those of you who don't believe, man, I mean, how can you not? When you see what happens from just a seed, it's amazing. It's amazing. So yeah, I pray over these seeds, all of that, because I want some harvest. So it's seed time right now, and we're gonna wait for the harvest. So yeah, I'm planning of potting these in just some seed starter, and that's what's worked for me. And why change something that already works? That's what I say. So that's what I'm doing. I won't be before you long. I just wanted to come on and share that I'm starting my fall seedlings. Y'all, it's so excited, so exciting to know that fall is on its way. Although I'm not rushing time, you know, but it is very hot and I'm ready for some cooler temperatures. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to rush the time or anything, but this heat is treacherous. And because I've really never experienced having a fall garden, I'm excited to see what that's like. So that's part of my excitement, is just to see what fall planting is like. And then I'm also learning that people are saying that the taste of your vegetables in the fall are so much better. You know, that's really interesting to me. So I am very interested in seeing how the taste is different. So yeah, also y'all, when you do this, make sure to label, because like me, some things I know from looking at what it is, but when they're seedlings, it's really hard to tell. So it's very important that you label, so that you know what you are growing. So all of my Roma tomatoes are up potted. Got my cabbage up potted. Now let's up pot these collards. And y'all, I am up potting. I mean, I'm starting seeds inside. But with my collards and my turnip greens, I also just drop seeds. But because my beds aren't quite ready and it's super hot, I just kind of wanted to start some inside. I have grown collards just by dropping seeds and they've done really well. But this time I wanted to try something new, something that I hadn't done, and just to see what the difference is from starting inside. So yeah, I started these inside a couple of weeks ago and it didn't take long to germinate it at all. And this is just so therapeutic for me, y'all. It's just peaceful. Mondays are my days that I don't take clients. So it's the day that I'm able to get a lot of garden chores done. And I'm sitting here in my kitchen just potting seedlings and dropping seeds. And it's very rewarding for me. It is. It gets your mind off of things that are going on, and all of us have something going on, but this relaxes me and gets my mind off of it, and just focus and meditate and think on the good things and not be overwhelmed by what's going on in this world and in our everyday lives. It just really is therapeutic. So I tell anyone, you know, and it's got to be your thing. You know, everybody don't find pleasure in this. But at this day and time, it's almost a necessity. It's almost a need for us to grow some food because we don't know what's going to happen. Yes, we trust God and we know that He is our provider, but He also tells us to do the work. And I believe in doing the work and being cautious and taking heed of what's going on and just being prepared. I also am going to start doing some more canning real soon. That's therapeutic for me. Even though I don't have a lot of things that I've grown myself that I can, I have bought things in bulk from Azure Standard. If you don't know about Azure Standard, you can buy things in bulk, and I'm going to start canning probably in the next month some beans and things like that that we can have on the shelf in times of need, or even just on a day when you come home and you don't want to cook, to be able to go and pull something off the shelf that's already prepared. Hey, that's a win-win for me. So yeah, I dabbled a little bit this summer in canning some of my cucumbers. I did some pickles. I did some pickled relish. I did some salsa from my tomatoes. I did some jams. And all of that was fun. But I did all of that water bath canning. So I have invested in a pressure canner. And so now I'm going to try pressure canning. And my husband is so excited. He's like, look at my wife and turned into a little country girl. And he's from the country, so that's just really exciting to him because, you know, he never would have thunk it. But here I am, and I love it. You know, I grew up watching my father garden, but not to this extent. You know, like I said, he did greens and tomatoes, and before he passed in 2019, he was part of a family community garden where they had, you know, eggplant. They had a huge garden, peas and greens, and because I would, you know, go visit him, I could go get my food. But now that he's gone and there's not a garden there anymore, this is very reminiscent of him, and I know he would be proud to see his baby girl gardening. So I know there were times when my father would say, he would want me to learn how to can and make preserves, and I wasn't interested. And now I see the beauty in it all. I do. I really do. I think there's some things that we should not abandon, and those are some of the things that we should not abandon is preserving food and canning and all of those things that our ancestors did. you know let's not throw that away, y'all. Let's continue it for generations to come, because it's very beneficial, and it's a way that we can teach them and they can pass it on, and it's rewarding. It really is rewarding. So yeah, y'all, I am on my last plant to up pot. I just wanted to stop in today and share with y'all what I'm doing and what I'm preparing for the fall. And as I do more, I will share. But I'm excited. I really am. I love the fall season anyway, just because of the weather. But the weather on top of growing the foods that we eat in the fall, that's what's up. So yeah, y'all, until the next time, this is Cheryl signing out from H-Town. Ciao. Good morning, Cheryl here from Seeds Say So. Hey y'all, it's Thursday, and I want to come out and check on the seedlings that we started on Monday, and I'm going to take you guys with me. So let's go check on them. All right. Hey, I got to work today, so it won't be but a minute. I got clients on the way, but I got to go check on my babies. Let's go. So yeah, I'm out here in my sunroom, and y'all, here they are. Looks like they're doing well. Look a little leggy, but we gonna keep on watching them and see what it do. But yeah, this is Monday's up potting, and they're doing well. It's hot out here. It's a little dry, so I am gonna water them today. So y'all tell me what you think. Do they look healthy? Are they progressing at the speed that they should? Y'all let me know in the comments. All right, and let's go check on the green stalk and see what it's doing. I'm running, y'all, because my client is on the way. Here's the green stalk, and y'all, she's looking good. Everything that I have planted has germinated. I think how I messed up though is I put too many seeds, and so I'm gonna have to go through and kind of thin them out. My nasturtium is looking good. I don't see, what is this, chives? It's probably too hot for that. My arugula is coming up, but don't look too healthy. And this was just a trial run, because this is my first time planting in the green stalk, and I kind of figured it was too hot. My marigold's looking good, but they like the heat. Basil's good, but everything else is from seeds. This is some parsley, and she's actually looking good. What's this? Kale, she coming up, but I do realize I'm gonna have to separate. What is this? Thyme. Oh, the thyme is looking good. I do see some things didn't germinate. I do have a few empty pockets. Oh, jalapeno peppers. What? Yeah, they doing well. What is this? Oh, this don't have a label. I think a seed might have just fell in there. What is this? Borage. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, y'all. I'm excited, and I will be planting more, but I just wanted to do a trial run to see if anything would germinate. Okay, and then one more thing, y'all. I started some ginger on yesterday, and here is the pot. So we're gonna watch that and see how it goes. And right here, I have planted several moringa seeds. I want some moringa so bad, y'all, but for some reason, I can't grow it. But guess what? Yesterday on the side of the road, a gentleman was selling moringa trees, and I purchased one for $20. So if these babies don't pop up, I do have one that I purchased yesterday. All right, y'all, that's all I got for today. I gotta go to work. Good morning. It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. So I'm going to take you guys out to the garden and show you how I have started to prepare my beds for fall. It is August the 1st. This year is just zooming by. But first, let's get some coffee. So yeah, y'all, I'm just going to run out here and do a quick tour and just kind of show you how I am starting to clean my beds and prepare for fall, because it's coming up on us and I am ready for it. I'm here for it. So yeah, let's go. Here's my coffee. Let's head out. It is humid out here this morning. I think we're supposed to get some rain. It's somewhat of an overcast. Y'all, look at my banana trees. They are humongous. And I just planted these banana trees this summer. And they are huge. And I think it's because my night light is right there up under them or over them, which is causing them to just really flourish. They are super tall. I don't even know how tall that is. It's taller than my garage. Huge. So yeah, it's pretty empty out here. If y'all remember, this bed right here, I used to have some canna lilies here, but I've cleared it out. Canna lilies is just an ornamental flower, and I pulled it up because I am looking for every space possible to grow some food. I did move some basil and put it here. Some holy basil is what that is. Have a few seedlings coming up. I've planted more potatoes. Right here I have okra coming up, basil. I still have shishito peppers in the bed. They're not looking too good, so I don't know how much longer those are gonna last, but this bed will be cleaned out probably in September, and I will be putting I'm not sure yet. I haven't planned out my beds just yet, but I will be working on that. This bed right here, it's really not much food, just some flowers. I did plant some cantaloupe. So this plant right here, y'all, I thought it was in the family of something we can eat. I can't remember what I thought it was, but I looked it up, and it's hibiscus, but it's nothing that we can eat. So I'm gonna pull it up too. It's pretty, but I'm gonna put it somewhere else. I love the color, the burgundy color. Right here I still have eggplant growing, so I'm gonna leave that until it starts producing. I still have new fruit coming on, so yeah, we're gonna leave that alone. I've pretty much cleared this bed out. I left some basil and peppers, but I think I'm gonna plant carrots in this bed, carrots or onions. I did put in some Swiss chard right there, so we'll see how that comes up. But this bed right here is pretty much empty. I've cleared it out. This is where my tomatoes used to be. So I think I'm gonna put broccoli or something in here. Like I said, I really haven't planned it out. I still have eggplant producing in this bed, so I'm gonna leave that alone until it's done. But over here, I did plant. Oh, what happened? I planted some more squash and zucchini because I just was not successful this year, and I'm keeping on trying until I get it right. But look like it's still struggling. This is a Plumera plant, super tall. This bed here has been pretty much cleared out as well, and I think I'm gonna put greens here, collard greens, mustard greens, and over here I'm gonna clear it out and probably put cabbage. And y'all, I tried to grow some cantaloupe, and there is one right there, but I think the bugs have gotten into it, so I'm gonna pull that and chunk it. And I don't see any more fruit coming on, so I don't know how well it's gonna produce. But I still have okra growing, and we love the okra around these parts, so I'm gonna let that continue to grow. I've actually planted more okra seeds here, so they're coming up right here. So we're gonna keep growing okra. Here's my orange tree. I have one orange still hanging on. Here's my sorrel, Jamaican sorrel, so I can make me some jamaica. These beds are pretty thin, nothing but basil really here. I have so much basil, but we love basil too. So moving on along, there's more okra in that bed. My blueberry, blackberry, no production there this year. Another Plumera tree. So yeah, like I said, these beds are pretty thinned out, getting ready for the fall. There's more okra, and I'm gonna plant onion in these bricks here for some pest control. My lemon trees, and over here I've already planted some squash, some spaghetti squash, so hopefully we get some squash. And there's basil, and over here we have more cucumber. My marigolds are still thriving, and I just dropped more zucchini and squash seeds here. So hopefully before the summer's out, or before the year's out, I can get me some squash and zucchini. I'm gonna keep on trying that until I get it. I'm gonna clean this bed out over here and make this probably where I put kale. All of my herbs are still thriving, my mints and my lemon balms. So yeah, the garden is pretty empty. I mean, there's a lot of things here, but not really a lot of food. I still have more work to do, more cleaning to do in preparation for the fall. There's some eggplant I need to harvest. So yeah, y'all, it's a work in progress, and we gonna get it together. It's already hot out here, and it's 7:30 in the morning, but I just wanted to take y'all on a quick tour. They're my sweet potatoes. Just planted those slips, so hopefully we'll have some sweet potatoes. I'm not gonna water this morning because, like I said, we're supposed to get some rain. So yeah, that's it for the garden tour this morning. Everything else is looking good. My fruit trees are looking good. And we gonna get ready for fall. I hope you guys are excited as well. And we're gonna end this video. I'm gonna sign out. Hope you guys have a great weekend. And these mosquitoes are eating me up. And get ready for fall and start planting your seeds. Until next time, ciao from H-Town, Houston Zone B, 9B that is. Until next time, bye.